What is the first thing that happens in every James Bond movie since Dr. No? Car chase, that's metaphor for an action sequence, so that's the right answer. So we're going to start this with an action sequence. Everybody please stand up and don't try this at home. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. If you know the answer to the question, just shout it out. And if you don't know the answer to the question, just grab a seat. Okay? The question is, who was the first man to go to the moon?
Neil.
Okay, so among say, roughly 1,000 people, around 850 people know the answer. Refresh, please stand up again. Who was the second person to go to the moon?
Edwin Aldrin.
Okay, we have roughly opposite numbers, but 850 people now are sitting down. Okay, thank you for participating. What does that do? The first person always remembered. Fantastic. That was one of the principles that I wanted to make you aware of. Refresh again. Please stand up. Which was the first search engine in the world? Okay, so I hear Google from most of the people. Okay, refresh, please stand up. Next question. Which is the best search engine in the world? Fantastic. Please have a seat. What are the conclusions of these two questions? The conclusion of the first set of questions was, if you are first, you are remembered. The conclusion of the second set of questions was, if you're first, or if you're perceived to be first, you tend to be remembered, because Google nor Yahoo was the first search engine in the world. The first search engine in the world was called Archie. So anybody remembers, used to read Archie Andrews comics?
Yeah.
I don't think the young generation has heard of Archie Andrews. And if you are first, or perceived to be first, not only do you tend to be remembered, you also tend to be perceived as the best. That was the other conclusion from last two questions. So this is one of the principles of individual self. If you're first, or if you're perceived to be first, you will not only be remembered, you will also be perceived to be the best. So I'm sure NAIP is perceived to be the best. They might be first in some countries, they may not be first in some countries in terms of providing payroll education. But in marketing it the right way, in most people's minds, they're number one, they're the first off the block, and hence they will be perceived to be the best. By the way, I'm Mumbai's first minority.